Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Oh, calm now. Hey. It's been a year today that I started my channel. It's crazy. It's been a long time. That's crazy. Thank you guys for being here. Let's go. So tonight's video, I made a list of fun facts, of different things. It was supposed to be like facts that like take place over a year, and then I couldn't find any good stuff, and then it turned into like facts about like New Year's, and then it became I just found stuff that kind of became like facts about like time and like calendars, and then it just kind of became fun facts about history, and you'll see that as it progresses through the facts that it just kind of subtly shifts, and that's not at all what it started off to be, but it is what it is. Sorry. and I thought maybe that I could do some light triggers while reading as well. It's supposed to be rainy any minute now. This morning it was thundering so bad, and I was like, oh, it'd be perfect to do it while storming, and then it went away, and now there's a car driving by, and then I was like, okay, let me look at the radar, and it's supposed to start again, and then I kept looking at the radar, and it kept getting pushed back later, and then now it's barely any rain at all, but it should be starting any minute, so hopefully there's rain. If not, I might add some, or I just might not at all. Let's see. Hopefully, I don't know. But if you hear rain, perfect. Okay. Are you ready? I'm in 1 year. Congratulations. I know I'm saying congratulations. But 1 year, that is a amount of time. So that's cool. Okay. I'll start with some light triggers, and then we'll go into the facts, okay? Let's hope the rain starts, Let's hope. Okay. Hope you're having a good time. I hope you can't hear my AC, because that would suck. How's it going? Good job. Yeah, that's okay. If it's a little bright, just close your eyes or look away. Okay, just good job. Okay, good. Good job. Just okay. Just there you go. Good job. Good job. Okay. Let me get into some of the facts, but I'll do it while I'm doing the game. Until 2006, the space shuttle never flew on New Year's Day or Eve because its computers couldn't handle a year rollover. Just the computers couldn't know how to process the fact that the year is changing. I guess I should say I didn't fact check these, but most of these I think are true, if not all of them. But take it with a grain of salt, of course. Take it with a grain of salt. Here you go to sleep. It's okay. It's okay to drift off. It's okay. It's okay to drift off. It is okay to drift off. Okay. The earliest recording of a New Year's celebration this ties in well to my next fact, where they celebrated the New Year in like the beginning or like in March, because the early Roman calendar. I mean, I know this is after 2000 BC, but was designated March 1st as the New Year, and the calendar had just 10 months, beginning with March. I think most people know that it only had 10 months because later, July and August were added. But yes. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry if you can hear the vents on my laptop. Technology has not been agreeing with me. And this is like why I haven't been recording, so I'm sorry. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay. So obviously, an Earth year is when we go around the sun one time, right? That's what we call a year. We're just going around the sun. But the sun goes around the whole Milky Way galaxy once every 230 million years. So we have quite a ways to go before, we get to the next year. We've barely moved around the Milky Way. Okay. Okay. You can follow the light, you can avoid the light, you can close an eye. Honestly, you do you, boo. Oh, you want me to choose? Okay. Well, I choose that you choose. That's an argument that I have a lot with my wife. Oh, I choose that you choose. I get to call her my wife now because we got married last week. I mean, we had promise rings already, but now it's official. Did you guys like my last video? Obviously, I made it very last minute as like a joke. But the last 15 seconds I put the fact that we were married, which I doubt many people saw because as soon as you saw that it was a joke video, I'm sure people clicked off. I would have. Sorry. Okay, next fact. Earth's spin speed can be a bit unpredictable. A lot of things like the atmospheric winds, northern hemisphere, winters, with heavy snow, and other big weather systems can affect how fast the planet actually spins, like it rotates. In order to keep the difference between astronomical time and atomic time to less than 0.9 seconds, the International Earth Rotation and Reference System Service, wow, how do you get on that point, I wonder, will occasionally announce the need for a leap second. Like leap year, every 4 years we add a day. Well, this is, sometimes we might need to add a second because of how fast Earth's rotating. Most people won't notice a leap second, but they can be a huge pain for tech companies. Because leap seconds are added irregularly. It's not like a leap year where it's every 4 years on the dot. This is like just like when we need to add one, we can add one. Developers have no way of working them into their code because they're irregular, and that's caused websites like LinkedIn and Reddit to crash in the past. A bug in 2012, sleep second. A bug caused by 2012 sleep second created so much chaos that more than 400 flights wound up being delayed. Oofda. Just because they needed to add a second. That's crazy. I don't know how that affects things, but I know how kind of some coding works, and I know that one small thing like that can just ruin next. I don't know why I keep putting this down, but the original Roman calendar was a bit of a mess. So much so that in 46 BC, Julius Caesar mandated a 445-day long year to help bring back the calendar in sync with the seasons. I've heard of like at least half of these facts. This is another one that I have heard. And I was just like, the world's longest year. I think I saw like a random YouTube video on it. And just cause like, you know, all the dates were like completely mixed up. Like it was winter, and July, and stuff like that. It's like, okay, we need to fix this because it's like 100 days extra. Okay. When they were fixing the calendar, I don't know if it was this or this another time, they assumed that a year lasted 365.25 days. You know, like how we have a leap year. Every 4 years, there's an extra day. So it's, it's 0.25 a year, and then on your 4th year, that's equal to 1 day, so that's why we add a day. But actually, a year is specifically 365 days, 5 hours, and 48 minutes, 45 seconds, which is equivalent to about 365.242 instead of 365.25. It's a little tiny error, some big consequences. By 1577, the Julian calendar was off by 10 days, meaning the key Christian holidays were being celebrated on incorrect days. Pope Gregory the 13th, that is XIII, took issue with this, and he established a commission to get the calendar back on track. So in 1582, which is 5 years later, the Gregorian calendar was created. Rather than having an extra day every 4 years without exception, years that are divisible like by 100, like the 1700s or the 1900s, it's divisible by 100. Those years actually skip leap year. I feel like not many people know that. The only exception to that rule is that if it's divisible by 400, then it keeps skip year that year. So like in the year 2000, there was a skip year, but in the year 2100, there won't be a skip year. And that's how our calendar works, and not many people know that because it's every 100 years. It's different, with the exception of the 4th 100 year that it's the same. So not everyone actually knows that, but that is how our calendar works. So the next time I'll see that is the year 2100, where we won't have a skip year. You know what I mean? Even the system isn't perfect. 1 day every 3,236 years, it's off by a day. So then we just have to adjust it once every 3,236 years. So, hasn't really happened yet because it was only made like 500 years ago. But in like 2,700 more years, we gotta fix it. I mean, 1 day. So you have to remember that. You have to put that in your calendars now so you don't forget. Okay. Don't forget, you can't forget. Where will you be on that day, huh? Okay. Cheers to 1 year. I was thinking about like getting something like alcohol, but like, cheers to 1 year. But I didn't do that. So just so you know. And if you're wondering where I looked up, because I do have a little bit of alcohol in my room. I've got some hard liquor. But none of that is. I'm not gonna drink any of that. So. Okay. In 2013, let me switch hands. In archaeologists found what's thought to be the world's oldest lunar calendar while excavating a field in Scotland. The calendar, which is made of a series of 12 pits that mimic the moon's phases, dates back to around 8,000 BC, so about 10,000 years ago. That's exciting. I mean, it's not really exciting, but that's interesting. It's interesting, it's interesting, it's interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesante. Muy interesante, muy interesante, muy interesante. I'm trying to be bilingual. My learning is still happening. I'm very, very far from being bilingual. But maybe one day. And I started buying some books and stuff too. My niece is turning 1 next month, I think, and she's getting raised in a bilingual household. As well as we bought her some cute books that are like books that we grew up with, but they're in Spanish. There it is. We bought her, by we, me and my wife over the weekend. We bought her a book called Eres mi mamá. Are you my mom? I don't know if you know that book. I didn't know that book until I saw it, and it unlocked a core memory for me. I was like, holy cow. I definitely read this book when I was younger, but completely forgot about it. We got her another book, El Gato en Sombrerado, The Cat in the Hat. I started reading it. I wasn't realizing that it was going to be like rhymey, like how the English version is. But yeah, when they translate it, they make sure it rhymes and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. I wish I had it with me, because I could probably read that one. I bought a few books too. I have a few books already, but I bought like Coraline. It's still just named Coraline because it's just a name, but it's in Spanish. And I got, this is going to be in the future. I'm not this advanced yet, but I bought it for the future. I bought La Llamada de Cthulhu, The Call of Cthulhu. La Llamada de Cthulhu. But I won't be able to read that pretty well until, like, I can read part of it and I understand a chunk of it, like one every few words, but yeah, I don't know why I went on that rant, but I can't wait till I'm bilingual. A chunk of my family kind of is, but not like immediate family, but like my sister-in-law is. Me and my wife are gonna be soon, like she's way more than I am, but she's not like fluent, but we're gonna be soon when we move to Spain. Okay, anyways, I digress. Okay, you'll find the most accurate clock at the National Institute of Standards and Technology in Boulder, Colorado. The clock keeps time by measuring the vibration of a single aluminum ion and should remain accurate for 33 billion years. A little more precise than any other clock. I'm not sure what the second closest one is, but the average clock is nowhere near that, let me tell you. Nowhere near that. 33 billion years. It's an inconceivable amount of time. Inconceivable. Is that what he says in The Princess Bride? Inconceivable. Is that what he says? What does he say? What does he say? Inconceivable. It's been so long. And he's like, I don't think you know what that means. Indubitably. It's not indubitably. Inconceivable. If I'm wrong, let me know. Someone let me know. I need to know. Okay. Oh, the next two facts I got from a website. All of these are from a bunch of different websites. These next two wouldn't let me copy and paste it. It like yelled at me. It was like, don't copy from our website. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. So I just very briefly type them up. Rephrase them. So if these don't sound very official, it's because I didn't try to make it that way. But this one's interesting. And it's not like it's like, ooh, that's crazy to know, but it's like, oh wow, that's interesting. But if you're over the age of 45, actually I don't know how old so it's probably older than that. I think it was like 1968, I think was the year. I didn't write this down, but from my memory, which is more than 45 years ago. That's what, like 55 years ago? I don't know, quick math. If you're over 45, then the world population has doubled in your lifetime. Now that's weird to me because when I was born in 1999. I'm not sure how many people there were, 6 or 7 billion. It's either high 6 or low 7, I think. And now I think we just passed 8 billion. But that's weird to me to think that, when I'm middle-aged, if it's like 12, 14 billion, that is, like that's a rapid growth. Most of human history has been pretty low in the last like 100 years. It's just skyrocketing. It's really interesting to see those graphs. I haven't seen any today, but I've seen some in the past. That's like human birth and stuff. It's crazy. Okay. So here's the next one. I don't know. I used to know this fact, but now I don't remember it. I didn't look into it from this video. But the fax machine was invented while people were still traveling on the Oregon Trail. It was invented in 1843 by a Scottish mechanic. And then the Oregon Trail was from the 1840s to the 1880s. To the 1880s. To the 1880s. Okay, sorry. But I don't know what the first fax machine is, or what that would be. Now, this was something that I used to know, but I don't remember. I mean, 1840s, like, what use would a fax machine have in the 1840s? I don't remember. I should have looked it up. But I'm a big history guy, and there's so many things. There's so many things that I wish I could see through history. That, even just some mundane things like the Oregon Trail, I would love to have been there just to watch, just to see what it was like for people traveling across the country and what life was actually like. Because I've seen a lot of older movies and recreations of it, but I like how much of that's actually accurate. There's so many times throughout history, there's things that I would love to see. Okay. Nowadays, when time calculations are pretty strictly controlled, we all agree that a new day starts at midnight. But is that really the best way? For thousands of years, astronomers counted the days from noon to noon. Hindus and Egyptians marked a new day at dawn. But Babylonians, Jews, and Greeks started at sunset. And that's why a lot of these, like religious or cultural days might start at like weird times. It's because of that's how they used to mark the days, and they've just traveled over, thousands of years. That's how they just kept doing them. Okay, let's go. Oh, I love this next one, and now you can see we're just kind of getting into random facts. During World War II, a Great Dane named Juliana, I think, was awarded the Blue Cross Medal because she peed. She extinguished an incendiary bomb by peeing on it. Now that's a good girl. She deserves that award. I wanted a Great Dane. So bad. But I had a lot of health. I mean, I have a lot of health issues, but during the time. So I went with my second choice, which is a mini dachshund. My poor MJ, or my poor MJ, I don't know. I mean, it was a great choice, but it's very different. Obviously, a Great Dane and a mini dachshund. Okay. So, here's the next. I got 3 more left, okay? I have 3 more. you say the words the Avengers, they think of Marvel Comics, and they think of the team, the movies, the comics of the Avengers. But there was a real life group of people called the Avengers. They were a group of Jewish assassins who wanted Nazi war criminals after World War II. That's hardcore. That's hardcore. I would watch that movie. That TV show. It's the Jewish assassins who wanted Nazi war criminals. I'll fund it. It says they poisoned 2,283 German prisoners of war. I don't know if that's against the Geneva Convention or being Jewish. There's some iffiness, but I would still watch that. Oh, okay, this next one. I find it kind of funny, but it's also sad. In 1386, so in the year 1386, a pig was executed in France. The pig attacked a child who went to die later from the wounds. And the pig was arrested, kept in prison, and then sent to court where it stood trial for murder, was found guilty, and then executed by hanging. But now, why do I find that funny? It's not that if that happened in front of me, I'd find it funny, but just the thought of it being like locked up in jail, just alone in the jail cell, and then like in a courtroom where they're saying if he's guilty or not, and then just trying to like figure out the logistics of trying to hang a pig. The idea of it's pretty funny. It actually happening is not funny. I'm so sorry if you can hear things in the background. I'm so sorry. At least I don't live in Oshkosh anymore. I used to live in Oshkosh. And there's EAA. It's this huge thing. People come from all over the country to come to Oshkosh. I used to live there. And for days, because your plane is a huge like aviation thing. A nightmare. It's a nightmare to work there. It's a nightmare to live there. It's a nightmare to shop there. To drive anywhere during that like week or two. I mean, every year you can't even like go to like Walmart because it'll be like everything in Walmart will be gone because of how many people are just suddenly in Oshkosh and they're like buying stuff and they'll be there for like a week or two. Like every store will just be like empty because these people would just buy everything. You can't go anywhere. It's crazy. It really is. I had to go up there getting married. I got married in Oshkosh actually. I don't live in Oshkosh, but I got married there. And we didn't know EAA was starting. And it wasn't starting till like a few days later. Like this was days beforehand. And just getting there was crazy because of the traffic. Sorry. Okay. Last fact. This has nothing to do with anything. This is after I put down this fact, I was like, I'm getting so far off of the point that it just stopped. In ancient Greece, they believed redheads became vampires after death. This was partly because redhead people are very pale-skinned and sensitive to sunlight. True. I'm like part redhead. Not my hair, well, when I had hair, but I'm pale-skinned and sensitive to sunlight. I'm kind of tan right now. Can't really see it's dark, but the reason I put this one on the list, it stopped after this one because I was like, oh yeah, there's surprising amount of ancient Greek myths that have to do with like red heavens and like monsters. I never thought about that and I included it. This isn't a fact I have on the list, but I heard something within the last few months, maybe within the last year, I think. And I was talking about how like when people think of ancient Greece, they always think of the men doing things, being a very open and accepting society, and the men would do things. But I heard, and I don't know how true this is either, I didn't look this up, and I'm just thinking of this now because it says ancient Greece, and my mind went there, is that that's actually like, I mean it could have been true, but all of the information that we get from that many sources where he like took the picture of like one face or something. It was like really shoddy. And I know that's just like kind of, we take it as fact, but it might not even have been true. But I think that's really funny to just think, if it isn't true, just imagine like thousands of years in the future, they look back and like, imagine it was like, I don't know, a good, like the Russian military or something that's like a big, I would say strong force, but the Russian military isn't that big of a strong force. But we kind of have that perception that it is. But then imagine in like a few years, it's like they were actually very, very gay. They would just have huge orgies. That's so funny to me. I don't know if it's true or not or what, but I just remember. And totally unrelated. Sorry, rant over. But a year to this channel. Thank you for everyone who's been here. Thank you. That's crazy. 1 year. I should hopefully have more time when I'm in Spain. Spain's about 2 months away or so. And my work's been kind of crazy. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. But I'm married now. Big things happening in my life. I'm getting married. 1 year of this channel. Moving to Spain. Learning Spanish. I'm a busy dude. Working. And I'm switching positions at work within the next few weeks. So, and that means more hours. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to. There was a while where I was just like recording a few episodes at a time, and then just like, because the recording isn't hard, it's the editing and the uploading. And what I would do is I would record like 2 episodes, whatever, and then edit just like whenever I had time, and then that would actually work out really good. And I stopped doing that because I got really busy again, but I might start doing that again. It takes me a